Right guys, what is going on? BusterBarnes here, bringing you another Fantasy Premier League preview, this time for Game Week 7. Can I do better than I did in Game Week 6? I really do hope so. Don't need another red arrow. As you guys can see on the top of the screen, I am ranked 708,592nd so far, which is lower than my rank last season. Obviously, by the end of the season, I do want to be beating last season's rank. If you guys do enjoy these FPL previews, please be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you guys are thinking of doing heading into Game Week 7. Do any of you still have your wildcards left? That would be interesting to know. Or are you thinking of using any chips as well? I would love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments, and as always, do subscribe for more Fantasy Premier League content. During this episode, I am just going to go through quickly an overview of my team last week, and I'll also be getting into what I have done in preparation for Game Week 7 as well, and look at 3 fixtures that you guys can be looking at as well when you are thinking of bringing in some players. And with that said, let's get into it. Right, so I obviously went over this in my review, which you guys can check out on my channel, but just quickly going through the team again, and I just want to focus on some blanks, Sterling, with Man City's fixtures, with some fitness issues to players like Aguero, Sheffield, Liverpool, Tottenham, even Burnley, are these teams that I really want to see Sterling play against? I'm not too sure. Lamptey has been unlucky recently as well not to be picking up points, so I do think I'm going to give him a bit more of a chance. Looking at players as well, Wilson getting an assist, but am I that confident in Newcastle? Newcastle didn't have that many shots in their game against Wolves, so that is something to be maybe a little bit scared about. Calvert-Lewin as well, are we seeing the downfall of Everton? I'm not too sure, but I do think I have to be keeping Calvert-Lewin at this point. He's just been too on fire to, get rid of him because of one game. But that is my team, guys. As you can see, I was 9 points below average, not good enough. Captaining Salah did prove to be the wrong choice. I think I would have been exactly on the average if I did captain Son. But yeah, I mean, what can I say, guys? Unfortunately, not a great week, but we're going to have those ups and down weeks. I did bring in Kilman last week as well, and I was debating whether I was, in fact, going to do a hit to make a transfer. I don't really like doing hits, but there was someone that I really wanted to bring in, guys, and I will be showing you what I did do. Maybe controversial. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on what I did do, but with that said, let me show you all. Okay guys, so this is my team for Game Week 7, looking a little bit different. I've actually got Kilman in the starting 11 over Lamptey, who is facing Tottenham away. Kilman with Crystal Palace at home. Maybe a bit risky. I could honestly put Lamptey back in because Brighton have performed quite well against the bigger teams. Chelsea and United were maybe lucky to not lose to Brighton in their games, or to at least not get a draw. So Brighton could, they could do something against Spurs. However, they are away this time, so maybe that will prove to be a little bit of a differential there. And also, Kane, Son are on fire. And getting on to Kane and Son, Kane is who I've actually brought in, and to do that I did have to take a -4 hit. If you've noticed, I have taken out Sterling for Zaha and upgraded Wilson to Harry Kane. Now, Zaha is a bit of a risk. He is quite inconsistent. However, the reason why I'm a bit more comfortable with Zaha in my team is because Palace win penalties and Zaha seems to be their penalty taker. So that fills me with a little bit more confidence of having Zaha in my team. But there's other players that I can move Zaha to if I wish. I mean, could be a bit longer if I want to bring in a forward instead of him. But also I could maybe downgrade him in terms of price to a player like Foden or someone like that as well. So not, too shabby having Zaha in my team. Wolves away, maybe not the nicest fixture, but still, I think I'd be keeping Zaha in for a bit. Crystal Palace do have a nice set of fixtures going forward, but this is going to be my team. I've got the captaincy armband still on Salah, even though I brought in Kane. Just thinking that Salah at home against West Ham. I know West Ham have been good, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure that Liverpool have done decent against West Ham at home in previous seasons, and I'm going to back that. Salah is still obviously the most expensive player in my team. Robertson as well, hopefully he can pick up a clean sheet. We have Martinez against Southampton at home, as well as Grealish. Now, Grealish has been really unlucky, in my opinion, not to get points in the last 2 weeks. He's had some good chances and just unfortunately hasn't found the back of the net. So hopefully that will end this game week and he'll find himself getting some points. Chilwell and Pulisic as well for Chelsea against Burnley away. Could be a tricky game. Pulisic did do very well in this game last season, getting a hat-trick. Chilwell, I don't think a clean sheet is completely off the cards for Chelsea. We have 3 clean sheets in our last 3 games. However, can we keep that up? Not 100% sure. Like I said, Zaha away at Wolves. Sort of got him and Kilman to counteract each other. If Zaha doesn't score, hopefully it'll be a clean sheet for Kilman. And then we've got Son and Kane against Brighton at home. Brighton, not an awful team. I think Lewis Dunk is banned for that game though, so that could be an issue for Brighton that maybe Tottenham can actually exploit. So this could be a good time to maybe even captain one of those players, but I haven't got the captaincy armband on them right now, but that could change. And Calvert-Lewin away at Newcastle. Everton without Digne and without Richarlison for this game, so maybe some creativity missing, but still at his price, Calvert-Lewin has to stay in the team, and he still does have James Rodriguez behind him, so you can't be ruling out Calvert-Lewin just yet, even though Everton did have a poor performance against Southampton last week. On the bench, we've got Lamptey to come on. Mitchell's got a yellow bar, didn't even look at that, not too sure why. Brewster looks like he's going to be starting for Sheffield as well, hopefully, so 3 playing options on the bench doesn't get much better than that. Maybe one week I'll have to look at bringing in the keeper for Steer so I can use my bench boost, but still got plenty of weeks to use that, guys. But yeah, that is my team. Please let me know what you guys think of my team, if you think it's good, bad, where you think I could improve. Let me know your guys' teams as well in the comments below. And with that said, let's have a look more in depth of these upcoming fixtures. Okay everyone, so as you know, I do like to pick out 3 fixtures that I think everyone should be focusing on when looking to bring in some players for Fantasy Premier League. If you guys have not done yet already, the deadline is not too far away, but you might be looking for some last minute tips. So some games that I think you guys should be looking at. Start off with Liverpool versus West Ham. Whilst West Ham have been a good and solid team, I think that you just need attacking potential from Liverpool, and I know that they have injuries to Fabinho. I know they have injuries to that big injury to Van Dijk, and I know that Alisson I think Alisson is fit now, but I just think that Liverpool is still a quality side. Klopp is a quality manager, and I think that whilst they could concede a goal, they're going to get attacking returns, and I think that even bringing in someone like Robertson, potential of attacking returns he's got, I think is still worth the price and could definitely keep a clean sheet. Salah, Mane, those sorts of players, definitely good options if you guys are looking for a captaincy choice. Also, again, Spurs v Brighton. Would be a bit sceptical about this game, but Lewis Dunk is out for the goals, so I do think that Tottenham do have a good chance of getting a big score in this game. Kane, Son owners, maybe even Doherty or Reguilon owners, I think you'll be licking your lips at the thought of this game happening, and maybe we could see Tottenham get some big returns for our players. Now, if I was going to pick out a third game, and this could be risky, but I'm actually going to go with Chelsea versus Burnley. I do think that Chelsea have looked very good defensively recently, and I do think they have quality going forward, and they do have goals in them. Like I said, they scored a combined, I believe, 7 goals against Burnley in the league last season. Burnley obviously will be looking to, prevent that from happening, but I just think the quality in the Chelsea side will be a bit too much for Burnley to handle, and I do think that attacking and defensive options could be the way to go for Chelsea. I think you'll see Reece James start, Chilwell start, and then you've got your forward options like Pulisic. Hopefully he can get his first return of the FPL season as well. So those are the fixtures, guys, that I think you should be looking at. You can also, on the code on the screen, go and join the BusterBarnes Fantasy Premier League. As you can see, I'm currently in 8th place, but not too far. I could still make up some ground. 19 of you legends in the league. I'm more open as well to more of you guys joining, so please be sure to do so. The code is at the top of the screen, like I said. I do hope you guys enjoyed this preview. Be sure to stay tuned for my Game Week 7 recap / review coming at the end of this game week as well, where hopefully I'll have a green arrow, and hopefully you guys do as well. Hope you all do have a nice day. Please be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.